Can we take a gander at that?
You want me to open this?
If you're willing to keep it.
I mean, it's mine. I'm keeping it. I got the first book. I need to have the
Can we
second book.
unbox this?
Oh, yeah. All right.
Unsleeve
Go ahead.
this.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This
All right,
book.
let's just...
Oh.
Ooh.
Why this guy like get some ram wrap, try to wrap it back up?
Nah, that's mine. I need to look at it. I need to look. I need to
Use a
look
blow
at
dryer.
it. Yep.
Soul Street Sneaker Co. Soul Street Sneaker Company.
Soul Street Sneaker Co.
Co stands for corporation or company.
Colorado.
That makes sense. Andre's back.
What's up, y'all?
I guess my first question before we jump into the Supreme stuff, how has your year been?
The year's been pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. The year is it was sort of rolling along steadily for like the first 3 quarters. They were, it was good. It wasn't the best. Things had been better, things had been worse, so it was okay. But this last sort of quarter has just been.
What are some highlights? Give me some highlights.
Astroworld, Astroworld, Astroworld.
Let me ask you about that then.
Yeah.
For those who don't follow him on social media, probably should.
At Soul Street Sneaker Co.
I got to see your Instagram stories, and
Yes.
you literally, I don't know how you did this, but you had multiple boxes
On boxes.
of merchandise.
Yeah.
So how does that work? You just pull up to the retail booth and just say, hey, let me get the whole box?
I mean, not the whole box. Every box didn't have one size, one style. You know what I mean? I pull up with, I look at all the items. All right, I want that T-shirt. Let me get 10 of each size. 10 smalls, 10, well, not really 10.
There's no
I get
limit.
there's no limit at the merch booths. They let you buy anything you want, yeah. So it's like, yeah, let me get 10 smalls, 10 mediums, 10 large, 10 extra large, 5 XXX.
Of the same?
Of the exact same shirt. And there were 8 different style shirts. There were 5 different style hoodies. This past trip was actually Astroworld in Houston. It was the Astroworld Festival, Travis Scott's actual festival. It's not like another music festival where he's just the headliner, but there's other acts that they have to incorporate and he's not the main thing. This was his festival completely. So the merch line at this festival was just way bigger than any other drop ever.
How do people behind you in line react?
Yeah, that was, yeah.
How do they react?
They're not happy.
They're
not
not?
happy. I'm not gonna lie. This time when I finished the transaction, because the lady also, I paid cash, and the lady also wanted to check every
Holy
bill.
cow.
Yeah, she was like, every bill, like.
Why don't you pay with credit?
It's a big transaction. So.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so.
You might get, the credit card company might get.
Yeah, all sorts of things, like cash is king.
Okay.
So she was checking every single item, every bill, right? So like when she finally finished and they like, all right, thank you very much, have a nice day. When I started walking away, people started clapping. Yeah, get him out of here, yeah. It was hilarious.
So when you're walking
I apologize if you're somebody on the line and I'm holding stuff up. I mean, there's a lot of cashiers though. It's not one. There was like 6 or 7 cashiers.
But we
had a whole side hemmed up. Yeah, because I was with a couple of my friends. We had like 3 cash registers just hemmed up for like an hour.
So when you're walking away, are they bringing out the dolly with the boxes?
I've been doing this for a while, so like I'm cool with most of the merch team managers.
Even
like,
out of state?
Yeah, well, out of state, they changed the actual cashiers, the employees running around. Those are just temp agency people. But the main people in charge of the merch booth are the same people. Those guys travel all over the place.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I've gotten friendly enough with them that they'll hold my boxes for a second till I figure it out. What I normally try to do is just find someone to bribe inside the event, whether that's somebody with a little golf cart, or in this case, the video you saw was the guy had the trash bin, the big huge bin that you wheel and put garbage bags in and then dump. He had one of those bins empty. I was like, yo, my man, I'll give you a couple bucks, just help me bring these outside.
And you're okay with saying this on camera, because I'm not going to cut
this
this
out.
out.
This is merch, man. Okay. This is merch. This ain't no store, this is merch.
All right.
It's merch, man. They don't care, man. They want to sell merch.
Okay, so you
ain't no rules in merch.
You bought a lot of merch.
I bought a lot of merch
from this most recent Travis Scott.
Yeah, this was my biggest merch buy ever.
Is it all gone?
98% of it.
Okay, let's talk about the Supreme bike, because
the motorcycle.
Yeah, I know that you have that.
I have.
I don't know if you have it.
I have it.
I don't know if you're fake flexing on Instagram. I don't know.
I'm gonna FaceTime you tomorrow.
All right. Are you waiting for it to rise up a little more, or you're just waiting for a buyer?
I'm waiting for the right buyer. The right buyer, the right number.
You've got some offers.
I've gotten some offers, some solid offers, but just not quite what I need to make it happen.
Are you comfortable saying
no?
No.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Hey, I tried to ask. Hey,
never.
all right.
Never.
All right. So, how is it in person?
It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's a whole real dirt bike. It's huge, man. The thing stands like this high off the ground. And
Have you mounted this bike?
I have sat on the bike. Yes, I
And
have.
took a couple flicks.
Not yet. I will.
What you doing, man?
I will. Just, I don't know. Like, I've taken videos of it, but like a picture of me on it, I'm gonna, I guess, but I haven't yet. I'm not a big photo guy. Like, I don't really care that much. Like, I know I had it, you know?
Did I miss anything from these past couple weeks?
Travis Scott. You know what else was great about that Houston Travis Scott trip? You know, those guys, Travis Scott and Chase B, his DJ, also have a store in Houston that grand opened.
Did you clean that one out too?
No, I did not clean it out. No, that is not the terminology. I was able to go inside and
Did you buy a
shop.
lot?
I was able to go inside and shop what they allowed a customer to buy.
Okay.
Which was one sneaker and a bunch of clothing. But the sneaker was a Travis Scott Jordan 1 High. They had Travis Scott Jordan 1 Highs, they had Travis Scott Jordan 4s, they had Travis Scott Jordan 6s. So it was one pair of those, that's a lucrative sneaker.
Are you comfortable saying that you were top 5?
In Houston?
Houston.
In the store? No, I wasn't. I wasn't top 5. No, not
But
at
they
all.
just had a good amount?
They had a great amount. Yeah. It's funny, man. The Houston PD like really looked out for the Houston boys, and I ain't mad at that. It makes it's fine. But
But did you show up in time to be top 5 or no?
Yeah, 100. No, but
Okay.
like they gave out wristbands in color coordinated wristbands. It was gold, silver, blue, and like red or something. It wasn't red, green. Gold, silver, blue, and green. Golds were the first time slot, silver the next, et cetera, et cetera. So even though the wristbands had numbers, they said it was first come to time slot. So like that created a bunch of confusion, and I think they did that because the first people to get wristbands were out of town guys that got wristbands first. So they didn't want the out of town guys, in my opinion, they didn't want the out of town guys going in there first. So they decided, no, the wristbands is random. You just got to camp out first come. And you can't be there before 7 or something, they said. And like we showed up at 6, and there was already hundreds of people online. So it was a little messy. The police out there sort of pick and choose who they wanted to go in the store first, and it was all the Houston boys. And that's fine. That's fine. It
So
was their town.
objectively, you think that's okay?
Yes. I expect that to sort of happen almost anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? They not coming to New York and getting on the front of no line. You know what I mean? So even though we tried our best, New York went out there and didn't get on the front of the line. We all ate splendidly.
When you go out of town, is that the mentality you're going out with? Like if you go to Miami, you're saying, oh, I'm repping New York when I'm out here.
Sort of. It winds up, that's not the mentality I go out there with, but it kind of winds up being that because, like, there'll be other New York guys down there, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, like, here in New York, the New York guys I was down there clicking with, like the guys we was together, that group that went down there was all together. Up here, we're not part of the same group. We're cordial, we're friends, we speak, but like we're not running around, chasing items and collecting stuff and getting stuff. We're not getting stuff cohesively as a unit together here, right? But like when you go out of town, everybody sort of works together that's from the same town.
Fair enough. Let's jump into some of this.
Bow!
What do you want to start off with?
The fleece.
Okay.
The Ganesha fur. The fox fur. Faux fur. I know, it was a joke.
Okay.
Faux fur Ganesha.
So, retail?
It's got, retail was high, man. It was higher than I expected. They put the retails online on Instagram, Drops by J Preem, Supreme Hustle, all these big, like, sites that do the leaks and the pricing information. I pay very little attention to that stuff. Like, I kind of see something, and I'm like, I kind of know what that costs. In my head, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's $268. It was $348. I didn't know the retail till I got in the store today. $348.
But yet you still...
Oh, of course I'm gonna still buy it.
Because you know the aftermarket...
Yeah, it's not performing that well right now. The extra large, which is the size this is going for a bit higher than the other sizes. XLs lately have just been trending better than most sizes. Even better than smalls in some cases.
That's weird, right?
It is weird. It is. Things are like...
Anything about it, smaller sizes are usually...
Were originally the best, but I don't know. Now things are the XLs, which hurts me because I'm a big guy, so it's hard to get my XLs. I want it to be easy to get my size. But I think this is a great piece down the long run. I do.
Keep it?
I'm keeping this, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to keep that. You might see it on my body.
Okay.
Then I got the Ganesha, also the same pattern. Probably easier to take a look at it on this. This is the thermal. There were shorts that came out also, thermal shorts, that I wasn't too crazy about.
That's nice.
It is nice, right?
I'm impressed.
Look, it's got the little Supreme on the bottom there. Look at that. Bow right there. You got
That's
the
nice.
elephant, the Shiva. Yeah, man, it's good work right here. It's good work right here. It wasn't a great, incredible week. I copped the New York City hat,
Are these all... You're keeping all of these?
Yeah, I'm not keeping this hat.
That one? Okay.
Somebody want to buy this?
Okay.
I just bought it.
So how much do you think this is going for after?
This is a $118 retail, so you're thinking like right around $130 after tax. It's probably $175 thermal.
Profit, 50.
Yeah, probably like $50 profit. Profits aren't that high lately, man. Demand. The production is high and demand is, a little sketchy, but everybody got to make it do what it do.
Mm-hmm.
This is my item, though. I like this. This was like one of my favorite things of today. A lot of people didn't like it, but a New York City guy like myself, you know what I mean? Like, it's got the Twin Towers on it, got the Statue of Liberty on it, Empire State Building there, you know what I mean? It's a good hat.
I'm waiting for the Supreme.
Good hat.
Okay.
Bow on the back, Supreme.
Okay.
Low key, but nice hat. Then we got the S logo beanie. I really like that they did a S logo beanie this year. I'm really a fan of the S logo beanie, especially with the chenille sort of like fuzziness going on. It's a new era hat. These get a little fuzzy, but these are solid staple pieces. But this year's color coordinations, I wasn't crazy with. The black and pink is cool for a girl. They got a gray with the neon. It's cool for Air Max 95s. But like most of the color schemes, I wasn't too crazy about. Like I wanted black with white or black with black, And the cool thing about these, like most of the other new eras, they put a little box logo on the other side of it instead of just the script.
But this one is not for the body.
This is not for the body, no.
It's for somebody.
This might be for my wife's body. She might see this and be like, yeah, I need that. I think the most hype item today, aside from maybe neck and neck, it's hard, is Ching, the Supreme Volume 2 book with Fade on, which I think is weird because Rizzoli did the first book. But, I guess they went to a different publisher this time around. And this is the in-store version. I'm not 1,000,000% sure, but I would bet smart money that, this book you'll be able to buy forever. You could buy the first Rizzoli one on Amazon.com, maybe even through Rizzoli still. But when you buy the book, it doesn't come with this thick sleeve. This one in the store, and the Rizzoli book originally, the ones in the store, came with the thick sleeve. So that's like the only benefit. And then this one also, when you buy it in the store, comes with a special sticker and a poster inside here. The crazy thing is, it looks like they just put a box logo sticker on it. That's it.
Is it though? Is it a sticker?
I'm not gonna try to peel it off, but that's a sticker, bro.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
That's a sticker, bro. That's a sticker. They just put a sticker. They just put a sticker over it. All right, each his own.
All right.
Wow. All right, so you want to know the story behind the sticker?
Yes, please.
So the sticker is actually the bathroom door of 274 Lafayette Street, which is the original Supreme store, which they no longer inhabit. They moved to Bowery now. They got the nice big spot. But this is the bathroom door to the old store. Over the years, employees had slapped stickers on there, haphazardly, and that wound up being the bathroom door.
What are some gems on here?
All right, that one might be one of the biggest gems here, period. That's the Jordan Wings logo, but with Supreme around it. They made a t-shirt to that. They made stickers. I believe there was a crew neck that's impossibly rare. The Popeye's pretty cool. You got KRS one right there. There's some gems on here. There's definitely some gems on here.
Okay, and what is this?
And this is a poster that it came with. I haven't even seen one of these.
Those all the employees or something?
These, I know, I see a lot of employees, a lot of skate team guys. This was a montage put together, funny enough, by one of the employees in Supreme Brooklyn. And I don't know if he did it for the book or he just did it and then they decided to make a poster of it.
Let's jump into this book.
The book.
What impresses you the most about this book?
I mean, I got to look through it for a while to be impressed, but I mean, that back cover is pretty cool.
Look at this, huh?
Yeah.
This is pretty impressive.
Volume 1 of this book had this, was a skateboard deck that says Supreme, just a red deck.
How's this for a thumbnail, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Looking.
Okay, so what was the retail for this?
This was a $50 retail book. Look at that.
Oh, including the case.
Including, yeah.
So what you're saying is it's
yeah.
probably cheaper on Amazon.
It's going to be $50 on Amazon, but you're not going to be able to get probably the sticker, the case, all that extra stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay, so describe to the viewers because we can't show.
All right, so Morrissey did a photo T-shirt for Supreme. He posed and got paid to do a tee for Supreme, which they released. They released the sticker. No, there actually wasn't a sticker, but there was posters put up everywhere, a T-shirt, Morrissey. A little while after that released, he then wanted to file a cease and desist and have everything taken down to maybe even right before it came out. He tried and was he doesn't want his image used with the company because he found out that the company had did a collaboration with White Castle before, and he's a big vegetarian and doesn't support White Castle. But Supreme's thing was yo, we already have your signed release for it. We paid you. You cashed the check. F you. So they did it anyway. But like,
Which they had every right.
they had every right to put out the T-shirt anyway. They put out the T-shirt anyway, sold like wildfire. Everybody hates Morrissey that has anything to do with Supreme now, but people still got the T-shirt. And it's very funny because in the book, they got a picture of Morrissey, the picture of him that's on the photo tee, you know what I mean, doing a little thinking pose, but they blacked out his face with a magic marker and then took the picture. But aside from that, it's a photo of a dude wearing the White Castle Supreme Vans. So that's kind of like a middle finger to him, 100%. Ooh, that was his day. I wonder where that went.
Oh, you're talking about the
Phone positive Supreme NYC release canceled due to public safety by NYPD. And somebody sat there and drew that on a piece of paper and put it on the window, and that was there for like 2-3 days. The store didn't open for days after that.
Tell me that full story leading up to that day.
Leading up to that day, I mean, it's just like...
Where do you want to start from? You want to start from that week? How'd you hear about the shoot?